y que viva.
Hosted by Humberto Lopez. Information for selection on the Top 20 Countdown is based on requests and radio play throughout the Lopez Broadcasting Radio Network. The Lopez Broadcasting Radio Network Top 20 Countdown is hosted and written by Humberto Lopez, edited and produced by Frank De Santiago, a.k.a. Big Boy, and marketing by Sonia Olvera Lopez. Join us next week as we count down the 20 hottest songs in our La Onda Tejana exclusively here on the Lopez Broadcasting Radio Network.
Lopez Broadcasting Top 10.
Tejanos around the world, get ready for the biggest Tejano party in the state of Texas, in Victoria, Texas, May 22nd.
Alarm clock buzzing, but we already wake. Boots on the floor, got a full pot to make. Sun coming up on a Texas sky. Grill still smoking from.
We're coming at you.
Talk about fish and talk about wood. Stories get bigger like they always should.
Come on.
Handshakes firm and laughter loud. Just good men making their
Mama's proud.
No drama, no fake, no shade. Just brother showing up. Unafraid is the mandate. Pull up a chair, fire in a pit.
All right. Let's cut the intro a little bit here, and we'll kick the show off. All right. Good morning. Good morning. It is the Mandate Show. I am Rob Chris, Junior Samples, and we are running the show a little bit differently. We ran to a different platform, and it's
Oh, yeah.
It's working beautifully. Thank you, Lilo and Magic 95.
And I'm the lesser
appreciate
half
you
of the
guys.
show, Andrew Alvarez by Age Only. Gracias por escuchar La Familia 95.9, Victoria, Texas. Thank y'all for listening.
So, how was your week, Andrew?
Oh, my week was eventful.
Yes, mine too.
I forgot how heavy 3/4 inch plywood was.
Yeah, ain't that something?
Man, let me
well, now,
tell you.
wait a minute. You're handling treated plywood, too.
Treated plywood.
So it's really wet, and it's twice the weight of a regular sheet of plywood.
Man,
So-
that wasn't no joke. And, you know, I'm really not supposed to be doing too much.
Yeah,
Well, one, because I can't see, but two, because I'm still in recovery.
yeah.
But, man, you know, I was trying to be a little man, extra manly.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
You kicked my butt.
Yep. Just take a corner off that man card, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a little piece.
Well, I got some good news. I got some of my VA stuff taken care of. So,
Oh, nice.
yep, I'm working on getting my my medical issues with the VA going too. So, hey, getting old, man, you know, that stuff just falls apart on you. You just one day you're a viral 23-year-old doing PT in the Navy or working in the oil patch and hauling links of pipe and like a bull moose. I always call myself the bull moose, right?
So PT takes on a whole new different meaning.
Oh.
You know, when you're into your 40s, at first, you know, PT, good for you.
Yeah, good
PT,
for me.
good for me. Now it's PT, physical training. No, I'm sorry, physical therapy.
Physical torture.
Torture.
Yeah, if I was to run now, and I'm going to tell you something else. If you see me running, you better run behind me because something's about ready to blow up.
Oh, man, if you see me running.
Or the tacos are ready.
Okay, true.
Yeah, we can do that too.
True.
Yeah, tacos are ready. So, I mean, we can't be the virile men that we used to be when stuff pops and creaks and wakes us up with cramps in the night.
No.
Both of us woke up in the middle of the night. I don't know if it was the exact same time or not, but both of us woke up and had cramps.
Not unless you woke up at midnight.
Yeah.
It was midnight when you woke up?
No, it wasn't midnight.
Oh, no,
It
it
was
was
probably closer to about 2, 3.
About midnight when I woke up, and it was like right midnight, and I've been awake since.
Miserable.
I don't sleep much though at night though.
Yeah.
Anyway, I sleep during the day.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable. So, have we got anybody with us so far?
Those are our chats right there now.
Hey, boy, I like that. It's right there in front of us.
And it's
Good
like-
morning, Linda, my
all of
wife.
them.
Mark Kurtz. Hey, Jim Hinojosa. Jim, we want you back in here in a few weeks. I'm going to pull you and Paul in at the same time because that conversation we had on Monday, I have gotten really a lot of comments on.
Oh, yeah.
So, Bill Posey it was Wednesday, not Monday. And with Bill being out, I ran his show for 3 days. And then I've been in this radio station every day this week.
Yeah.
So, and I'm loving it. Loving every minute of it.
I got a wood lathe from Jim Hinojosa. I've had a little, it's an art craft type lathe. Originally, I used that to make the batons. And I got this one, man. It's a smaller lathe. It's called a MIDI lathe by Delta.
Right.
Man, that thing ain't no joke, though.
No, it don't play.
It's got some torque to it. I got some.
It's a real live tool. It's not a toy.
I put a piece of 4x4 on it, and man, I was going to town on it.
Wood splinters going everywhere.
Man, let me tell you, that is the exact reason why. And in fact, I told you yesterday or the day before, I treat every tool I have with the same respect that I treat a loaded gun.
Absolutely.
And I wear face masks.
Yeah. Well, the worst part about doing a woodworking project?
What's that?
Sucking up all the sawdust.
Oh man, let me tell you.
So that's why I hire young kids to come out there and we blow it down with a weed blower.
And I found out that you're not supposed to inhale the fumes from Purple Heart.
Yeah,
you told me that.
I told you that. Purple Heart's toxic. It's not like
it's gorgeous though.
The bite of a black mamba, but I mean it will mess with you. It will upset your equilibrium.
Yeah, the pieces that when I'm working with that though, the pieces that I'm working with are no more than about 1.5 by 1.5.
Right.
And those will be on my smaller lathe.
Yeah.
And
it's not one of the worst ones either. I think ironwood is probably up there.
Oh, see, that's funny because I was looking at getting some of that too.
Yeah. You need to go and Google that particular species and find out what the toxicity level is before you go to grinding on it.
I also saw this really pretty wood that I wanted, a couple of them actually, that I wanted to work with. There's a zebra wood, a leopard wood,
right,
and one that this shop in El Campo carries called canary wood.
Ooh.
That it's got a yellow hue to it.
Right.
I mean, I really want to work with it, but I think they only sell larger pieces.
Yeah.
It's too big for the lathe.
Yes, but with a bandsaw or you can cut it down. You can cut it down. Hey, before I forget, we got something going on that Barbara Brazil would like for me to talk about real quick. She called me this morning on the radio line instead of calling me on my cell phone. We got a kick out of that. So the GOP is going to have a meeting this Monday, like in 2 days, and Chip Roy is going to come in. So, Wednesday we talked about the Hispanics and the blacks and the people who don't go in and vote. They just they're apathetic about it. But this is a time when you can start getting more involved. You need to go in there, and it's a man's responsibility to vote. Okay, that's why I'm talking about this. It's a woman's responsibility to vote. They wanted to vote for years, but where are they at?
Where you at?
That's it. So GOP meeting starts at 5 o'clock. You eat, and the food is absolutely cranking.
Oh man, it's good. There's this one guy there that every month brings some chicken.
I don't know who that would be.
Man, I don't know who it is, but man, it's like I'm gonna say this lovingly. It's Mumford's quality.
Oh, thank you.
It is Mumford's quality.
I think that's a really good compliment.
Yeah, Mumford's is one of the best barbecues I've had.
My dad showed me how to make that chicken when I was probably 30. And I'm like, how do you do this? He goes, well, one of these days I'll show you. Well, one of these days happened to be about a month later. He's like, come on, let's go make some chicken. So he would fire up his barbecue pit and he would cook. He would cook for the whole day. And he would do sausage and pork and chicken and all this. And he showed me how to do that chicken. Wow. And I have rave reviews over it. And it just falls off the bone.
See, we made beer can chicken.
Yeah, that's good too.
But not the kind that you think. The kind of beer can chicken that people make now, there's a stand, you put a can of beer in there, you put the cavity of the chicken in there. No, we kind of spilt beer on there when we were drinking the whole 12-pack of beer.
Yeah.
It came out just as good.
Well, Julia Childs says, I like to cook with liquor, and sometimes I get it in the food.
Julia Childs said a lot of things.
But anyway, so you need to go over to the GOP at the Galvan Hall at the A&M. And the parking is not necessarily primo, but you can park over on the other side of the soccer fields, or you can park across the street and use that new fancy-wancy crosswalk. So,
or if you're like me and you can't drive, get an Uber.
Get an Uber. Yep.
And you won't have to worry about parking.
Yep, that's right. So, but it's Chip Roy's coming to town, man, and I'm gonna tell you right now that guy, that cat is sharp. I love Chip Roy. He is a man's man as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, sir.
So, another thing, Warriors weekend. Mm-hmm. They have the what do you call it? The Beach Boys coming to town. Hang on just a second. I had Linda send it to my phone. That way I could keep it here.
Now, it's not the actual Beach Boys. It's the Beach Boys.
These guys toured with the Beach Boys for years.
Okay.
And they are amazing. We saw them last year.
So they're like a cover band.
Cover band.
But I'm guessing that I didn't get to hear them last year, but I'm guessing they're just phenomenal.
They are crazy good.
Really?
Yes. If you didn't know any better, you would swear that the Beach Boys was in town.
Does he get that high voice?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. Surfing USA, and they did my favorite song, which is 409. You never heard 409 by the Beach?
409.
Yeah.
No,
She's real fine, my 409.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be at the INES Community Center, June 5th, 2026. Doors open at 5:30. The tickets are $50 a couple, $40 a head, and the tables. Let's see, what do you say about the tables? The tables are $500 and includes a charcuterie board at your table.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, Ron always throws out the best gig in town. He's having it at the INES Community Center because of them working on the our community center.
I don't care what they call it. I'm still going to throw the word brother in front of it.
Yes, I will too.
The brother Gary.
The brother Gary. You know what we need to do? We need to make a cardboard deal that goes up over there. Just
yes, sir.
Go up there and stick it to
I'll 3D print each letter.
Well, let's just kick it off. What you had told me that you have a where you at Adam segment.
First.
Oh yeah. Coffee.
Oh, we got to do coffee.
Yep.
What are you
Everybody
drinking today?
raise your coffee cup. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Start your day off with a little Brown Joe.
So I've got, it's called Volcano Coffee right now. Now I just
That's
ordered.
quality.
Yeah, I ordered a coffee. I don't know what it's going to be like, and it just came in. I didn't want to try it today because I wanted to make sure I had enough energy for today. Because if I don't have my caffeine, I'm no good. But it's mushroom coffee. It's made out of mushrooms and not regular coffee beans.
Right.
I'm going to make it, and I'm going to bring it so we can test it out on the show.
That's fine. Absolutely. Cool. Do you know I still have Kopi Luwak left?
How?
And I made a big pot of it.
How do you have that left?
I don't know. Those 8 ounces of beans have lasted almost 4 months. Now, I'm not drinking it every day.
Okay.
We've drank it twice on the air. Mm-hmm. And then we drank it at the No Fools rally last week.
Yep.
And I made a big pot, and every bit of that pot got drank.
Oh, wow.
Between you, me, I think Brent Carter had some.
Yes.
I was giving it to the people in the crowd, and it was going over like hotcakes.
Well, it was good.
Yeah, and I cooked it in an old percolator coffee pot. And
Percolate.
Yeah, it was crazy good. So,
Nice.
But anyways, this show's all about coffee and flavors and doing manly stuff and making sure that we hang with Jesus.
Yes, sir.
I think the biggest thing that we got to do is follow Jesus. So start off here, Andrew. Where are you at, Adam?
This is one that I know that I'm guilty of. Honestly, I know just about everybody that I associate with is guilty of this. And when I realized that I wanted to do this after the No Fools rally.
Right.
And in fact, I think it was right after when I realized, hey, this is what I want to do. And it's funny how as soon as I decided that this is what I wanted to do, every day it was highlighted to me.
So that was somebody talking to you.
Somebody was talking. Yeah. Every day it was highlighted to me. So and I'm going to read, actually, I like this, the amplified version of this verse, the amplified Bible version. Mm-hmm. For those of y'all that don't know what the Amplified version is, it basically gives a little commentary on there without
an
adding,
explanation of the verse.
Yeah, without adding to the actual words itself. So it just expands it a little bit. So this is actually Matthew 5:22. You know what that is right off?
Nope.
Okay.
I cannot do scripture off the top of my head.
Okay. It says, now, mind you guys, if I sound like I'm reading slow, it's because I'm scrolling down. I can read, really. Don't judge me. Don't do what this tells you to do.
Oh, you're always being judged.
But I say to you that everyone who continues to be angry with his brother or harbors malice against him shall be guilty before the court. And whoever speaks, and it has in brackets here, contemptuously and insultingly to his brother, Raca. So if you say Raca, basically which means you empty-headed fool, shall be guilty before the Supreme Court, which at that time was the Sanhedrin.
Right.
And whoever says you fool shall be in danger of fiery hell. Now, we have a lot of tendency to say you're a dummy,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
You dummy.
You dummy, this person so-and-so, that person so-and-so. But what I really said on there is like, you're telling actions in this case. Actions in this case is one thing that Jesus is talking about, how if you're calling your brother you fool, you stand in danger. You're guilty.
Right.
This was right around the same time period whenever he was given the same sermons of if you just think about sinning, you're sinning.
Right.
So I think the analogy he said was if you look at a woman, the heck?
Oh, wow. We just got in attacked by a bunch of dove.
Wow.
Or no, pigeons. Those are pigeons.
They hit the window.
Yeah, they come up and hit that window. It scared the crap out of me.
But it says if you look at a woman to lust after, you're guilty of adultery in your heart already.
Right.
I'm paraphrasing. In this case, too, if you're looking at your brother or your brother, and we're all brothers and sisters
friend,
in Christ.
associate.
If you call them you fool, even if it's behind their back, you stand in danger. And I say that because I've been guilty of that so many times, thinking of it. And I keep it to myself a lot. But the point is that we're trying to be more like Christ every day.
Right.
Yeah. Pastor Bard, Bard Letzinger says, go out and be more like Christ.
Right.
I think that is a great point. And he said it's not necessarily just your actions, but it's also your thoughts and your words.
Well, it was brought up about eating pork, or eating certain things during the Sabbath, and Jesus told us it's not what goes into us that's foul; it's what comes out of us that's bad. So, and in the Leviticus, when we were going to church together, one of the pastors' staff made a joke, and I've come to find out it's a Protestant ministry joke that, hey, let's do a Bible study of Leviticus. And I went, hey, you know what? That's not a bad idea. So I challenged him to that.
Leviticus?
I kept the challenge, and I studied Leviticus. And I went in, and there's a pastor in California, and he goes through, he's a Calvinist, which means that they start at the front of the Bible and go all the way to the end, and then start at the front and then go all the way to Revelation. And I went in and found his sermons on Leviticus, and he is very informative. It's the Calvary Church out of Ontario, California.
I listened to him. I've listened to him.
Very nice guy.
I forget, that's the bald-headed guy, right?
Yes, yeah. And the way he teaches, the way he talks, he's very informative. And in Leviticus, it says that if you have problems with a friend or an associate and he's not doing right, you're to go to him.
Go to him.
And if he rebukes you, you go get 2 or 3 more of your friends, and then you go to him.
Mm-hmm.
Then if he still rebukes you, you take him before the church. And there's a lot of folks out there that will not come to a person and go, you know what, you offended me.
Now, it's hard to do.
It is.
It's hard to do, and I had the biggest problem with that. for a long time. And it wasn't until I matured.
Right.
I got into sales, actually.
Yeah.
And
that's tough.
Yes.
Sales is tough.
I got into sales, and it was then whenever I started getting, and actually more into politics too, that I started being more confident in what I said.
Well, not only that, but there's one more aspect to holding a grudge or an animosity towards another person. If you, and this is back in the Old Testament, so they still had to do sacrifice. If you had a grudge towards somebody, or somebody was not good with you, do not go make sacrifice.
Nope, you're unclean.
Yeah. So that means don't receive communion, don't go to church, but don't participate in the receiving of the Christ, because you're unclean. You're not in the frame of mind where you need to be receiving Christ. But here's the gig. If somebody comes up and says that I have offended them, and I need to apologize. And I have apologized on several occasions on some things that God forsaken I've said. Linda will vouch for me. There's no stops between my head and my lips.
I could have told you that.
I say things that people don't normally. I say what you're thinking. Okay.
Yes.
I will tell you flat out. I will say what you're thinking, but I'll never lie to you. And if I've offended you, I'll apologize. And sometimes I'll say something that is not right, and I won't say not right, not correct, but inappropriate.
Yeah.
So. But my deal is, I apologize. Look, I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend you. But it's in their heart. That's the other phone. Don't answer it. That's the other phone. It's supposed to be in their heart to forgive.
Yeah. At the same time, yeah, they've got to be receptive to the asking for forgiveness as well.
And Leviticus quote goes after that too.
Yep.
If you go and apologize to that person, and that person does not accept your apology, you're good.
You're good.
Move
You're
on.
Good. Move. That's, people want to say turn the other cheek when they slap you, but you can use that as the, not theoretical. What's the word I'm looking for? As basically as another analogy towards it. If they slap you in the face by not accepting your forgiveness,
right.
Turn the other cheek.
Kick the dust off your sandals, baby, and move on.
Or like we say on the South Side, brush some haters off.
Yep, that's right. Haters gonna hate.
Yes.
So here's the deal, though. I may not be the most appropriate at times, but if you got a problem and you need help, I'm the one to show.
Yep.
I will not leave a brother down. And Bob Constantine needed me, and I took him to the hospital so many times, it's not even funny. I stopped what I was doing in the middle of the night to get him up there at 10 o'clock at night so he could get his transplant. Didn't think nothing of it. I don't want no kudos for it. I don't want paid for it. I don't want nothing. That's just because he's a brother, and that's just the way it is.
Yep.
You help out a fellow man. And
that's one of the things that I think the Mormon Church got right was their definition of charity. I was always told the definition of charity is pure love of Christ. And the best way you show love to Christ is by doing for the least of these. Not necessarily those that are homeless or whatnot, but those who are incapable of doing what they're asking to have done for them. Yeah, that's one thing that the Mormons are really good about is helping others. Do you need me to enlarge that?
No. I'm just reading the comments.
Okay.
Go ahead. You're stay on your roll.
No, but that was it. That was the where you at, Adam. It's
that was an excellent one.
Have in your heart goodness towards other people, and that is a great way to spread the gospel. One, to spread your thoughts. If you have a certain ideology about a certain matter that you like to spread, you're not going to spread it by calling somebody a fool. You could tell them that you think that their opinion is wrong, but do it in a great manner. Woodrow Wilson is great about that.
Man, I love Woodrow Wilson.
He's he reminded me of another old boss that Jennifer Rayburn may remember her. Her name was Tammy. I'm not going to say her last name because she hasn't come on the show for a while, or she hasn't been around for a while. But Tammy was very good at sitting there and basically chewing you up and spitting you out, and then
making you glad she did it.
Yes, and then you thank you, man. May I have another?
Yeah, I've been around those people.
Yeah,
but you know, the last weekend we had the show out at the rally, and we were doing okay along and having conversation, and Woodrow just stood there and was just adamantly listening. I mean, we had his full attention, and I'm like, hey, Woodrow, step up in here, man. Get on it. And he called me later and says, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dominate the show. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I think you kind of saved us a little bit.
Yeah, I do too. If you want to know the truth about it, but because that was a rough thing to do, is on location, because you're not in the studio. Everything's set up here so well that you know it's marvelous. It really is. But he came in and had a conversation with us, and he is eloquent. He's intelligent. He and I don't agree on things politically, but he understands that we are fallible and we fall short we fall short of the love of Christ.
We all sin and fall short of the glory of God.
That's it. Absolutely. But we're still men.
Yep.
And that makes us stronger men when we actually, you know, follow God.
The way I see it, and it's not like me accepting that or saying that it's okay for me to sin, but if Adam can sin and he was in the literal physical presence,
right,
how can I say that I'm going to be sin free whenever I'm not? I mean, I've got the Spirit of God here with me.
Right.
I've got, you know, his word, I've got his influence, but I don't have his physical self. I'm not like audibly listening to him.
Right.
I'm just listening through him through the Spirit.
I disagree on that, Andrew. I really do, because you know, when you're a young man, you have a conscience.
Oh yeah. There's a conscience,
and I think that conscience is the conduit to God, because after you start following Jesus and you start, you know, accepting him as your Lord and Savior, that little voice gets louder.
Oh yeah, I get that. But when Adam is literally listening to the audible voice, not the spiritual voice, to the physical audible voice, you know, sound waves, you know, where are you? You know, why are you hiding, Adam? Where are you? He could hear actually.
Well, I'm naked
with his ears.
Yeah. Well, who told you you were naked?
He can hear that with his ears. So there's like the actual. It's. I can't say that only his physical presence was there only then, because his physical presence is all around us right now.
Right.
But it's hard for me. I don't have the words to explain that. You know, because I don't have the words to understand that yet.
Well, that we are not to understand everything.
I'll understand it eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually, just like I'll be able to see again eventually.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had another epiphany this week. But we could talk about that if you want to stay on this topic.
Rock on, baby. Okay. That's what this is all about.
So another epiphany today. And
was it this morning?
No, it's not today. This week. And I'm going to ask for forgiveness from all of my Latinos out there. Please forgive me in advance. I don't know if I like pizza or tacos better.
Oh, man. I'm going to step back. There's a chancla coming at you.
There is, but, you know, my mom liked pizza too.
Yeah.
So if anyone's listening out there, the Magic 95 family, call us, give us a call. Let us know what you think. 361-575-9509. Or if you're on Facebook, drop a comment. YouTube, drop a comment. But I don't know, and I realize that I really don't know if I like pizza or tacos better.
I'm going to say tacos.
Okay.
I'm going to be straightforward.
Fair enough.
Tell you why.
Tacos are great. Tell me why.
Okay. Tacos, you get the full thing. You get the crunch, you get the meat, you get the lettuce, you get, you know. No, I'm talking about crunchy tacos.
Okay, crunchy tacos.
Okay. Soft tacos, you get the carne asadas, this kind of stuff. With pizza, it's all the same. Okay, you get, and we always get the Supreme. If you don't get the Supreme, you're not getting pizza. Just pepperoni and cheese, that's a road tire.
Okay, so you're talking about like all the veggies.
Right.
The
jalapenos.
Meat, the cheese.
Right.
The wrap.
Yep.
Get your slice of pizza and
fold it over. Absolutely.
It's a taco.
Basically, yes.
It is a taco. It is an Italian taco.
Right.
But here's another thing. Mexicans did not invent the tacos.
What?
You didn't know that?
No.
It is actually
Chinese?
No.
Well, they invented the noodle and
No, it is actually it comes from the Middle East.
I'll be dang.
When the Spanish came over, they liked the shawarma. Forgive me for that if I can't say that word right, but the kebab style meat was really thin sliced.
Right.
And in the Middle East, they have naan. They came over and said, "We want you to make this." But we didn't have the stuff to make naan. We didn't have an abundance of that type of meat, so we used what we could. Corn, which it's great. I'm glad we did. Don't get me wrong, because I still really love tacos. I could eat tacos every day if my doctor let me.
Absolutely.
But I was eating a pizza. I'm like, man, this is some damn good pizza.
Well, okay, so let's.
And you had a good pizza too.
Yes, and I'm going to tell you where. I'll tell you where the very best pizza I've ever eaten was, and it's a long drive. But it was in Vipitino, Italy.
Vipitino, Italy. That's
Vipitino with a V. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a northern part of Italy, right next to Germany and Austria.
Well, that's the motherland, though.
Yeah, and believe it or not, it's in Italy, but they speak German, and because it was a part of Germany and Austria at one time, and the Italians took it. But, and I'm gonna give them a free plug because Linda and I had dinner there. What was that? A couple of days back, probably Thursday, I think it was. Yeah, it was Thursday because we were supposed to meet Heine Hossa and Paul Hamilton, Hildebrandt, and Paul had to work, so we had to cancel. But Linda and I went down there anyways. Mm-hmm. Right off of Bridge Street and Water, there is Evans Pizza.
Oh, that's some great pizza.
47 taps of beer.
That is some great pizza.
47. Did you try the balsamic vinegar?
I did not have it.
Okay.
Because I had it take out, so
Yes.
I didn't know that they had that. I love me some balsamic.
They give you the option of different sauces you want to put on there. Linda, she gets their ranch because they make their own ranch there too.
Well, ranch is
they
always good,
make
though.
their own balsamic vinegar, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll never eat pizza again like that any other way.
No.
That was amazing. We got the Supreme. I'm a big fan of Fat Tire beer. It's a nice, heavy Belgian beer. And we sat there and had pizza, and it was eye-closing and head-tilting.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really good pizza.
See, and
we're going to have this cat on. His name's Mick. I've already left him a card, so he's supposed to give me a call.
See, you said head tilting. You tilt your head when you eat a taco.
Right. Absolutely.
When you eat pizza, you tilt your head. So I don't know what I like better.
I'm going to stick with the tacos.
I don't know what I like better.
I'm going to stick with tacos.
Because I can put jalapenos on my pizza.
Well, I got accused of being actually, there's somewhere there was a Mexican in the woodpile in my family because I will eat some Mexican food.
As good as you work with wood, I wouldn't be surprised.
I know it. I'm telling you, man, I love Mexican food. I've always loved Mexican food. Chile relleno, man, I'll chew through you to get to a chile relleno.
Man, my mom used to make the best chile rellenos.
So, men like to eat.
Oh, yeah.
It's very easy to take care of a man. You keep us fed, right? Let us have the TV remote for at least 30 minutes a day. So that's Linda's over there going, ugh.
I would love to be able to. What last time I tried to look at the TV, I was right up on it trying to find this. I was going through the Roku channels, like, what am I going to watch? Wait a minute.
Yep, I know it. And the TV's lost to me right now because the new episode of Yellowstone's on with Rip and what's her name. So I'm screwed. I won't get to see TV for at least 6 months.
Oh yeah. Now speaking of food, do you have a smoker?
I have 3 smokers.
3 smokers.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some people making smokers out of, I think it was cedar.
Were they actual standalone smokers?
Yeah, standalone smokers.
Yes.
What they did is
that's for a walk-in smoker.
No, they're smaller.
Okay.
They're smaller. They look like just a regular box, basically. But at the bottom, they had essentially what was just a heating element, which was like, it was an electric smoker. They put looked like one of those little stoves.
Right.
And then they put the wood chips on top of there.
Now, I will tell you this. That's a good subject. Men need somewhere to cook outside.
Oh, yeah.
And get this. If you're a man and it's like, man, I ain't never barbecued in my life. I don't know where to start. Give us a call.
Go put some hot dogs on at least. You gotta at least put some hot dogs on.
I've got a friend here in town. I've known for about 25 years, and he's never had a barbecue pit.
Really?
And I said, all right, we're going to take care of this. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this, but I started him out with a Traeger.
First one?
Yeah.
First unit? Wow.
But and get this, I got it off of Amazon Prime, Facebook Market. It was like a $300-$400 smoker. I got it for $100.
Oh wow.
And it's clean. It worked great. And now he's starting to cook steaks outside, and it's starting to put hot dogs and hamburgers on it and stuff like that. Now, my dad and I always built our own barbecue pits and smokers. So there's an All Seasons company that's out of China Grove, Texas, which is just south of San Antonio.
Yeah.
All Seasons makes deer feeders and smokers and barbecue pits and that kind of stuff. Hinojosa has one. I have one. And you've seen mine. It's a big smoker. Yeah, when we cooked at the Blue Lives Matter, that's what I bought it for. I bought it for the Blue Lives Matter smoke up. That is one of the best smokers and cookers in the world. It's a barbecue pit. It's a smoker. It is all in one, and I highly recommend them. It's a great Father's Day present. Okay, get this. We have YouTube. So if you have a problem, Lilo, Traeger and a skirt.
Traeger and a skirt. Hey,
see, I told you I was going to get some hate.
You know, what I have right now, because I have a little small, one of those little small, like $20 grills from Walmart.
Yeah.
But it still gets me outside.
Oh,
and it's not something that's big enough that I'll like cause too much damage with.
Okay, let me tell you something. I get outside and I throw the chicken on the smoker. And I'll sit out there and I'll pop a top.
Pop a top again.
Sit out there and just drink a little beer while I'm cooking that chicken. And get this, guys. The smoker is not a cooker. It's a seasoner. Okay? You don't want high heat with that smoker.
Nope.
You want
low and slow, like a low rider.
100 degrees, okay? And you want to get you some good charcoal, or not charcoal, but you want to get a good coal bed going. I don't like oak to cook with. I don't like mesquite to cook with. I like pecan. And you've got to make sure that wood is extremely dry, because the pitch in that wood will come out and it will give you heartburn.
See, and one of the ways you accomplish that is, as you've got one load of coals going,
yes,
is you put more wood on top of the smoke box, let it warm up, and it'll dry out some more water's there, and then
knock the moisture out of it.
Once it's ready, you put that in the firebox.
Now, I will tell you this: if you've got some extremely dead pecan that's been dead for over a year and a half, you can take that pecan, soak it in a bucket of water, and then when you put it into the fire, it'll create a steam smoke, and then that smoke seasons the meat, and it gives it a good flavor.
I bet it gives it a little moisture too.
It does. It keeps the meat moist, and nothing's worse than biting into a piece of chicken that's just dry as a bone.
Yeah, no.
And I do turkeys and I do chicken like that. I'm not a brisket cooker. You got guys who are really good at brisket, and then there's guys like me who make charcoal out of them.
See, I've never been able to get a brisket. I can get it to taste good.
Right.
But, or at least I used to be able to get it to taste good, but getting it to the tender and everything, right. I cannot do that.
And there are guys out there that are just absolutely wonderful at it.
Now, fajitas on the grill, my goodness, yeah. I would tear it up.
Yep.
Like you could smoke fajitas too.
Absolutely,
and it's just as good, if not better than brisket.
You can smoke any meats.
You can.
Smoking is not necessarily a seasoning, because back in the day, that's how they preserved the meat.
Yep.
Okay, salt and smoke.
Salt and smoke. That's all it was.
And your uncle's calling, Uncle Larry. So, anyways, you can take that smoker and. Okay, so you buy 4 or 5 pork backs. I bought 2 back straps from Sam's yesterday, pork loin, for $9, right? Take that thing, soak it in some beer, season it with some like a dry rub, and And then put it on that smoker and let it smoke for about 4 hours, 5 hours. Take it, wrap it up in foil, set it back in there, increase your heat to 250, and within a couple of hours, that thing will be so tender and so juicy, it's not even funny.
And then at the very end, like, spray a little apple cider on it.
Apple cider, vinegar, yep, that'll work. But here's another thing. Don't just take it right out of the pit.
No, you got to let it set.
You got to let it rest.
Yes.
It's got to rest for absolutely 30 minutes minimum. And trust me, it'll still be hot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It will still be hot. Bring it up to 180 degrees. Get you a temperature gauge and put it in there.
Put it in your ice chest afterwards.
Absolutely. And then cooking meat like that is so much fun because nothing's better than watching your family go, oh, my gosh, dude, this is really good. So I invited Barbara and Bill Posey over one weekend, and I did a big pork roast. And it was phenomenal. I did it on the smoker, and it was really, really good. So, but, men, we got to, it's okay for us to cook. Hang on a second.
I tell you what I'm really good at now.
Oh, by the way, Jim Hinojosa says he picks tacos.
He picks tacos?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, man. I don't know. I like them both.
Linda says tacos. Let's see here. Jim Hinojosa. It's the same thing, only one is flat and one is folded.
Pizza.
Add chili to the pizza sauce, and you'll have salsa.
Oh no, here's one. On my pizza, I like to add a little sriracha sauce.
Yeah. Yep.
Gives that little
I
extra
do
kick.
too. Hey, you know what? We're going to take a break, and
Yes.
we're going to go over here, and I got to minimize this because I got to come over here. Let's see, where's it at? There it is, the mandate. And we are going to talk about our sponsor, and this guy is amazing. His name's Robbie Reese. So have a listen to what he does.
Life is full of important moments and important decisions. When it comes to protecting your family, your assets, and your legacy, having the right legal guidance matters. At Estate Wise Legal Group, LLP, we specialize in estate planning, probate, guardianship, and litigation. Whether you're planning for the future, navigating the loss of a loved one, or facing a legal dispute, we're here to help, and we're here to guide you every step of the way with clarity, compassion, and confidence. Call 361-573-0183 or visit www.estatewiselegal.com to schedule a consultation today. Estate Wise Legal Group, LLP, protecting what matters most.
Hot mics. All right. Now, see that guy right there? That guy's a real man. I've seen his barbecue pit. His barbecue pit is amazing.
Is it?
Yeah,
Nice.
and he's got a really nice piece of property down south of us here. Got a great wife and Christian family, little boy. And that little boy is a man cub. I mean, we're talking lizards in the pocket type of kid, but he's a great estate guy. He came and talked to our Dave Ramsey and really helped us out. So if you need an estate, which everybody, men, I don't want to hear this crud about, well, I don't want my wife's next boyfriend living off of my money. No, that's not the way this works. You leave her a good estate. That way she doesn't need another man to support her. Get your act together, get your facts together, and get you an estate. That's just the way we're supposed to be. Take care of your family. All right, so where were we?
Awesome. So one of the things that we said that we were going to talk about whenever we first started this was women's sport.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to discuss that. I watched some women's softball yesterday.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is UT still kicking it?
Oh, man, I saw this girl from OU get knocked in the pumpkin.
Oh, man.
And she got up and grinned.
They're intense.
Shook it off and tap danced to first base.
Oh, wow.
I swear to God, these girls
so she got beamed.
She got hit in the head.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, that pitch was humming. And it was by a Texas Longhorn girl.
So they are still kicking it.
Oh, my God.
Who won that game?
I didn't watch the whole game. I just happened to pass by and was cruising the reels. And, man, this girl, it took her helmet almost completely off.
Oh, wow.
And then she just got up and looked and grinned. And the plays these girls are making, holy mackerel. They're jumping up and almost going over the top of the back fence to catch these plays. Double plays at second and first.
You know what's crazy about softball is the field is so short.
Well, that's because they're women.
Well,
they've shortened the field up for women. And justifiably, we are different.
Well, no. I'm not necessarily talking about like the fence. I'm talking about the bases.
They're closer together.
65 feet instead of 90 feet.
Yeah.
They've got like a second or two. And some of those women are fast.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
They're fast, and
they're something else. I'm highly impressed with these young college girls.
And what's her name? Lisa Hernandez. I don't know if you know her, but she's an older lady now. But she was lightning. She used to swing that bat. In fact, she had a signature bat that a lot of the women would use here in town. But man, like just to see her run around the bases is like the time it would take her to run around the bases, I'd barely be getting to first.
Yeah.
And just phenomenal how some of those. In fact, I remember way back in the day. See, my dad was really big into softball, and so was my mom. My dad used to manage a team called Cruise Control.
That's a great name for a baseball team.
Well, yeah, his name was Cruz.
Oh, okay.
So he spelled it Cruz, Control. And my mom had a team of ladies, and she called it LA Express. They had a choo-choo train as their logo, and they had for the smokestack, those balls coming out instead of smokes.
Right.
My dad had a good team. He had a good team. Like some of the guys that played on his team after he stopped.
Now that slow pitch.
It's slow pitch, but they're still good.
Yeah.
But they they got into another team called the Fanatics, and some other guys got together and played whatever. But my mom's team, these girls, they went to the softball World Series championship.
Yeah.
They played my dad's team. Men, grown men, women, they curb stomped them.
That's funny.
These women curb stomped.
I don't know what it is that you get those women out there on that field, and they will go beyond the call to catch that ball. It is crazy.
So get this, for the first 2 innings, and this was their MO, this is how they played every game. First 2 innings, they let people hit. They let them get on base. They let them just to see what the other team has.
Right.
And they did that. I didn't know. And I'm like, well, I thought they were good, Mom. She goes, just watch.
Yeah.
And
it's a head game.
I never forget Ann Evans. She used to be the head, one of the head body women over at how was it? It was called Wilkinson.
Yeah.
She hit that ball, and it hit the scoreboard, and it caused a short. The transformer went out. It was like fireworks, like all over the place. Like whatever that baseball movie is,
A League of Their Own? No.
No. It was like
Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams. Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
But man, it was just phenomenal. These girls, they just so they played so well together too. They knew what they were going to do before they did it. What we got?
Oh, Bob has a comment.
What's he got?
He's throwing politics at us, so we'll have to discuss it later.
Well, we said if somebody opens the door to politics,
we can do it.
We can do it. What's he saying?
Okay, so the poor girl in California is having to run against a trans man. The governor in California, is too chicken stuff to enforce the federal policy on this. So, I'm sorry, that was The Natural.
I will say this.
Mark Hurt said it was The Natural, not
The
The
Natural.
Field of
Okay,
Dreams.
yeah. I will say this, and I'm going to about Bob's comment. One word: California.
That's it.
California.
They're lost. I'm really watching that race for mayor, LA mayor. That's going to be a good one. But anyways, so I'm really enjoying watching the WNBA.
Caitlin Clark's back.
Yes. Caitlin Clark's back and black. Sorry, that was blah.
I do not say blah, blah, blah.
Caitlin Clark is back. Boy, that is a tongue twister.
Just say that 5 times fast.
Yeah. And what's her little friend's name? Not little friend. She's 6'2".
Is Brittany Griner back? She's still playing?
I don't know. I haven't heard. I have no comment on her.
Haven't heard much.
No comment on her.
Just someone that broke the law somewhere and tried to get mad because that country enforce their own laws?
Yeah.
Yeah, go figure.
Well, I think they wanted her out of there because she was eating them out of house and home.
Don't get me wrong, she was a good basketball player, decent.
Well, hell yeah, she's 9 foot tall.
Yeah, no, she didn't have to jump to dunk. Well,
Yeah. I mean, if you can walk up and just put it in the basket, but what's the blonde? Sophie Cunningham.
okay.
I've been watching her a lot too, because she's really good at the 3-pointers. I really like, and I'm sorry, I don't like men's baseball. I don't, everybody's all about the Astros, which they suck right now, according to Pat Strauss and the Wade and Carter group. But you can always count on the women's sports being good.
UCLA Bruins won their first national championship in basketball.
Okay.
So that's another plus for them. Good job for UCLA.
Yeah.
And that's all I got for women's sports right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I would really like to see some more roller derby conversation.
Oh,
so we
man.
need to get into that.
I've been looking for that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen very much of it.
It's all over San Antonio.
Is it?
And Austin. Yep. Maybe we need to take a road trip and do a show from the roller derby.
Oh, man, that would be cool.
That would be fun. Anybody who wants to go, we can all, rent a school bus and maybe a short one that doesn't smoke and go up there.
So one thing I like to do throughout the day, I'm going to do it here, is I come up, so y'all see on Facebook.
Oh, hey, check this out. My wife is coming in with the facts. The little girl's name, who's 6 foot something, is Sophie, and Brittany Griner is back.
Oh, nice. Well, good for her. Good. I'm all for people working.
Yeah.
So I come to my phone, I hit that G for Google, and I like to see what comes up first or second. Sometimes, for me, first is political.
Right.
So I go down to the second one. Let's see. Random story. I haven't proofed it or anything.
Right. Just you're surfing the Google
Yes.
page.
A magical mirror the powerful queen of the British tribe may have used has been discovered.
What was that now? Let me read
Apparently
that.
they found it.
Oh, a magical mirror.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it's the one that is. I didn't read it, but to me, I'm guessing that it may be the one that they modeled after the Snow White. Was it Snow White?
Probably so.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yep. That's crazy how you can do that with Google.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now that AI just scares the crap out of me.
Well,
So,
these are news articles actually.
Right.
Like, oh, here's one. Eminem's single rises to a new peak for the third week in a row. He evidently released a new single.
Who's this?
Eminem.
Oh,
But just like Drake, I don't know if you know who Drake is.
that's not music.
He's a rapper.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a different genre of music, but he just released 3 albums.
That's
Like,
very bad poetry with a drum beat behind it.
he just released 3 albums in a day. That's sandbagging. That defeats the point of releasing an album.
Well,
As
do
said,
you
for
think how much
years-
AI was used in on that?
True. It could be.
So
But I mean, to be fair,
I'm sorry, I don't care for that style of music.
yeah. To be
I
fair though, like
just
for what
don't
he
like it.
does, Drake is at the top of the game for what he does.
First of all, I can't understand what they're saying.
Yeah. I get that. I get that.
And it's not my age, it's not my group. I just don't think that is music. It's basically poetry with the same drum beat behind it.
Your age is hello, darling.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice to meet you.
It's been a long while.
See, and I grew up in me.
Yeah. And that's another thing, men in music.
Did I just do that on live radio?
The music that I like is, it's got a story to it. I'm sorry, I cannot listen to Red Sovine.
Red Sovine.
Teddy Bear.
I like Red Solo Cup.
Yeah. And I sent you one. Yeah. I sent you one this week about Double D Cups by Cletus Judd.
Yeah.
If you don't like Cletus Judd, you're not an American.
There's another guy.
He's the Weird Al Yankovic
Show
of
Them
the
to
country.
Me?
Do what?
There's a song called "Show Them to Me."
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
Rodney Carrington.
Yes.
And he's a really good man's comedian. He talks about men's issues.
See, I just realized right now, happened live, that I need to go back to where you at, Adam.
Okay, go back to it. I'm all for it.
I'm talking about I need to go back to, practice what I preach, basically.
Oh, yeah. Because you're dragging in.
Yeah.
When the devil comes in, it's because you've opened the door and let him in.
Oh, yeah.
So
I got to kick him with my good foot.
get him out of the recliner.
Do I have a good foot anymore?
Yeah. So you got to be careful, man. It's easy to backslide.
If I kick him with my foot, would he get stuck between my toes?
I guess. You might even get 2 new toes out of the deal.
All right. Or I can do like Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny, steal his horn and make a guitar pick out of it.
Yeah. So, I always thought if you swallowed a certain seed, you'd get tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Hey, that's between that and the 3D printer, I'm good.
Hey, you know what? That reminds me. I've been wanting to ask you. I like a lot of out on the ranch. I like to do a lot of stuff with the birds. We have bird houses and stuff like that for the agricultural stuff. But I want you to 3D print me some bird houses for purple martins.
Okay.
So, that's really something that 3D printing is really neat. And that's, men need stuff to do to keep us, a hobby.
Yeah.
If every man needs a side hustle. I've always had a side hustle. I was either a diesel mechanic. I still had a side hustle. When I was a nurse, I had my upholstery shop. And when I was in college, I didn't get a chance to work full time. So I had a side hustle. And it was, believe it or not, hauling stuff. And usually it wasn't very good smelling stuff. So a man needs a hobby to fulfill himself when he's off duty.
For me, it's staying sane because I can't do my full-time job anymore.
Yeah.
And
it's an unwind.
It's a mental health thing for me.
Yeah, it's an unwind.
It's a mental health thing for me. Well, guys, we are coming up to the top of the hour.
We sure are.
Thank everybody for listening. Thank you all to the Lopez Broadcasting family for having us. Thank you to Lilo for having us on the show as well, and for all the help he does for the show.
Yes. Right there before the show, he was actively whipping through here and getting everything set up for us.
Oh, yeah. And so go out and like us, share, subscribe to us, follow us on at The Mandate Show TX on all of the socials. Well, right now it's just Facebook and YouTube, but soon to come Instagram and TikTok.
Yep.
I'll be setting that up here.
Here's another thing. Our sponsors pay for this show, and if you like this show, support our sponsors.
Support our sponsors.
It is a perfect circle, man. You gotta hit Robbie Reese up for a will and testament, or if you have a family member who's passed, go see him. He can help you settle up.
Or support sponsors, or support the show. Yeah. Email me at themandateshowtx@gmail.com, and we'll get you set up. It's not a lot, $75 a month.
Thank you, Mark.
And we'll get you set up, get you taken care of, and get you on here. So.
And hey, I'll tell you another thing. If you want to come in and talk, if you got something that you need to promote or want to talk about, being a man, or hey, even a lady. We're supposed to have a judge come in this next week, right?
Hopefully. Yeah. No confirmations yet, but hopefully I'm working on it because I'm real good friends with one of the employees there.
Yep.
But I'm really trying to.
And it's a woman, so we have no problems with young ladies coming in and talking. Absolutely come in. Hey, I would really love to know what the young expectations for a man is, what they expect from these young men.
Good luck to all the power lifters right now over at Shadows Bar.
Shadows.
They're doing some powerlifting. There was apparently a run today too, so good luck to all of them that are running out today too.
The police are doing their donut run today.
Magic 95.
All right, guys. We'll see you next Saturday. Have a great day.
Te deseo lo mejor, mijo. I love you forever. Bye.